Welcome to a Sniper's Hide Bullet Point, and in this episode I want to talk tripods, and more specifically Really Right Stuff tripods. Now this is a tripod ball head camera company that has moved into the precision rifle world, and by that I don't mean what we do with the Manfrottos by taking their existing product line and adapting it to work for us. They've actually created a dedicated precision rifle division, SOAR, and they've created products for the precision rifle shooter. Right on. What also makes their tripods much better than the Manfrotto is the carbon fiber in the design of their ball heads. They use a different style of carbon fiber than the Manfrotto. It's a little bit lighter. They have a quarter turn quick lock system with the legs, which is really easy to use. You give it that quarter turn, it breaks free, then you can adjust. As well, their mounting system, their Swiss Arca style dovetail, is much easier to use than the Manfrotto RC2. With the RC2, you have a front and back, and it has to sort of cantilever in. With the Really Right Stuff system, it's a squared up system that can go in any direction, and it locks up really tight along the entire length of their mount, and it'll go in any direction. Now you can put stops on it, which will give you a front and back. However, you can just have it where it drops right in, so it's much easier to interface the rifle with their system, and it's much quicker. Drop it in and you're ready to go. That's a great tool for what we're doing. There's a hit. Makes it super easy to use. We've got a little bit of wind, 308 rifle, and we're still really well on target with your 44% IPSC at 500 yards. So being able to mount your rifle much faster and easier is a positive thing. It doesn't have the small throw lever. You can attach their throw lever to the side. It makes it easy for one-handed operation, heck, one-finger operation. And you can go in, even with gloves and indifferent, their ball head is much more responsive, a much tighter lockup. A lot of people will talk about the Manfrotto joystick, where they have to really play with that friction knob in order to get it to work. Yeah, you can buy some of their bigger, more expensive ball heads, but that's not really what we use in the field. This is a much better system. No center column, so you can drop it down. As well, they have some bigger units that have a single hand tension with their leveling system. You can also put their larger ball head on those tripod legs, so a lot of this will move around. It's a really good system to use, and one of the positives to it is the ability for accessories. Here I have an LRI SIG laser rangefinder mount, and I don't have a plate on it. Well, that will drop right in and lock right up. So now you're not having to go out and put a separate plate on here. It just works. You want to use a hog saddle, you can get their plate, relatively inexpensive. Now you have your hog saddle on it. So the adaptability takes it one step beyond a Manfrotto. Coming in, put it up, lock it down. It's all really good stuff, and it locks up really tight with one hand. Could be gloved, could be without. For rifle systems, they have this foregrip for the AI-AX. They also sell it for the Desert Tech. They sell it for the J. Allen chassis, and that attaches and replaces the existing foregrip, and it just drops right in really fast, really easy with one hand adjustment. Comes in, comes out, and now your rifle's there. You have the smaller tripod leg system and the larger tripod leg system. I have their one-handed operation leveling mount. Doesn't have as much mobility as the ball head, but it's a very sturdy, stable platform. So if you're just shooting to get over an obstacle, this is your best bet. However, if you're going to be shooting angles and things like that, you're going to want to use a ball head. That way you get your angle adjustment, and this locks up really tight. I mean, no drama here. Much better than trying to mess with the friction on a Manfrotto pistol grip. So look at the Really Right Stuff products. I've been using these, and they're a lighter product. They're more durable. They're purpose-built for what we're doing. No center column here, so you can get this tripod low. And that solves a problem people currently have. They're trying to figure out how to get their bipods to work in these unorthodox positions when the answer is right in front of you. The answer is a tripod. Instead of trying to adapt a bipod with 2-foot legs, why not use 2 feet of tripod? You're already carrying it. It can be used for so much more. I think it's a much better solution, and I highly recommend the buy once, cry once of the Really Right Stuff. It's going to allow you to use all your tools out there. It's going to allow you to do what you need to do with precision adjustments, one-handed operation, there. So your support hand is all you need. You can still maintain control of the rifle. It's holding these heavier rifles, even with this smaller tripod. I mean, no problem whatsoever. This is an 18-pound AI, and the smaller system, I don't need the bigger legs. I'll put all the stats, weights, sizes, model numbers in the accompanying article, but I definitely recommend the Really Right Stuff over the Manfrotto. It's really a no-brainer when you look at what you can do. Everything from your spotting scopes, repurposing the legs, to your rifles. Plate is really small. Just goes right on there. If you have a M-lock or key slot / key mod rail, you can put that right on there. This is the small plate. Super simple to use. The Really Right Stuff tripod system. I highly recommend it.